realize they mean everything.
What's up, ugly ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your glad friends. On today's video, we will be covering Power, Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 4, and this one right here is titled Unique Survival, and Season 3 Ending Explained. So basically, up in this particular video, I will be covering just basically a theory of mine that I have of how Unique may have possibly survived and why he ended up walking up on Ronnie's dead body at the end of the episode, and also why Rock ultimately had to take out Detective Howard at the end of the episode. So I will be covering all of that and probably a little bit more, in all of it in this particular video. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and tap into this video. Now, we're gonna start this thing off with your boy Ronnie. As we know, Ronnie is the brother of Unique, Kanan Unique Mathis, aka Breeze, that a lot of us believe to be. But anyways, the reason why I wanted to bring this up here is because right here in episode 5, Ronnie jacked the guy for his car, right? And then he went to Unique's house and told him about it. And basically, the part that's really important is that he told him he was going to flip this with Early Tyler. Now, we heard Early Tyler's name mentioned one time before this one, and that was in season 1 when Marvin mentioned that he was that Early Tyler was opening up an exotic fish shop or something like that. And I also read on Wikipedia, the Power Universe page, that they said he opened it up after he lost his barbershop. Now, whether or not that's true, I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, the importance is that he said he was flipping it with Early Tyler. And what's important is, I think, after he said that may have, resonated with Neek on, what is Ronnie's moves that he has going forward. Because if you looked at Early Tyler's description, and I have it right here, it says he is a trustworthy ally and secret keeper, a neighborhood institution, and a good friend to have in your corner if you can afford the high financial price of his friendship. Of course, Early Tyler is portrayed by Chris Redd. Now, that is the synopsis that we have, the description we have for the character Early Tyler for season 4, right? Now, he seems like, to me, even though it does say he's a trustworthy ally and a secret keeper, I just get from what I can see, I don't know, obviously I'm just outside looking in, I have no idea, but he just seems like the person that, you can buy his loyalty. So, if I am correct about that, in my opinion, I think Early Tyler will have something to do with possibly the survival of Unique. And this is how I see it possibly going down. Now, I have seen that Fairplay actually mentioned this. He got his video out way before I got to have mine, even though I was planning to do this one for quite a while. But he did mention about the exotic fish shop, so that's how possibly he linked up with Stefano, and Stefano and him worked together to save Neek. I want to kind of piggyback on that a little bit, but go in a little bit different of a direction. But I believe once early Tyler lost his barbershop, he got into the exotic fish business, and perhaps it's a good chance that maybe him and Stefano bumped heads. And if that is the case, maybe Stefano did a favor for him to help him get his shop going, and with that, he gained Early Tyler's loyalty. So whenever he needs a favor, Early Tyler will be there for him, right? Now, what I could see possibly would have went down is, you remember when Ronnie first told Panessa that Neek was cheating on her with Rock. Neek got real upset and ran out the house, and he started searching for Ronnie. Now, of course, we didn't see this on screen, but I think there is a possibility that in the middle of his search, he may have remembered Ronnie saying that he was doing business with Early Tyler and paid him a visit. So maybe he visited Early Tyler, and Early Tyler tried to, Early Tyler was like, nah, he just stopped by, flipped the car, yabba, yabba, yabba. And then, he probably said he was taking out. So maybe, maybe he's at the tailor shop, right? And then, of course, with, I'm pretty sure when Neek showed up, if this did happen this way, when Neek showed up, he was hot. He was mad at him. And Early Tyler seen that this could be something bad. Being loyal to both brothers, he probably wanted to look out for both of them. Because, he can't be loyal to both of them, so he probably just stayed out of the way, but at the same time, wanted to keep both of them safe. So, what if, after Ronnie, they had their fight, Ronnie dumped his body down the ditch like we see here, and then afterwards, maybe Early Tyler, remembering that Unique was doing business with Stefano now, and I'm pretty sure they probably discussed this. If Early Tyler and Stefano does do business together, then it's a good possibility that maybe it was mentioned that him and Neek was doing business together. And if him and Neek is doing business together, Early Tyler's loyalty lies with Stefano as well. So he may have mentioned to him that, hey, the two brothers are having beef. And then maybe even Ronnie told, after he got done with it, maybe Ronnie told, Early Tyler that, what happened. Because remember, he's a person that keeps everyone's secret. They just told us that in the description. So maybe it's possible he ran it by Stefano, and Stefano went and recovered the body, saw that Neek was still alive, and they both worked together to nurture him back to good health. So now, the only one knowing that, Neek is alive during this particular time will be Early Tyler, Stefano, and that's it right now. Just Early Tyler and Stefano. And after that, Unique probably will become, one of Stefano's biggest person, like maybe even close to one of his right-hand man. And I can see something happening to his one that he has right now, Giorgio. Maybe even Neek himself will take his ass out. Who knows? But that's how I think it could have possibly happened. Early Tyler and the Stefano combination saves the Unique life. Now, After that, after Unique is good and healthy, I think this photo right here may have came before. Because if you can see, he still looks like he's freshly stitched up here, right? So I think this photo could happen before Ronnie was taken out. Because as I've been telling y'all for a while, I think that there will be a flashback scene in episode 1 showing exactly how Unique survived and what happened at the end of, right after those events. How did he end up in the warehouse, etc. So, like I told y'all, that leak photo that we've seen of of Unique going into Kanan's apartment, while Crystal looks like she was coming out. No, he was leaving Kanan's apartment and Crystal was heading in, I believe. I believe he just finished paying Kanan a visit. And keep in mind, in the description for season 4, it says that Unique is going to basically have a vendetta against the Thomas family. So I'm thinking he's going to hate Rock. I've already explained in my video prior on, what's the reasoning behind him hating Rock. But anyways, I believe he went to Kanan's apartment to ultimately take him out. But some kind of events happened where he changed his mind and he actually liked Kanan and decided, look, we can work together on this. Very similar to how we seen Kanan, aka Slim, do with Tariq. So after that, he was like, you know what, let's work together. You don't like your moms, I don't like your moms. We can find a way that we both can get with what we want and ultimately get Rock out of the way, and we run the hustle the way we want to run it. So that is when Neek and Kanan struck a deal, a plan to stage a kidnapping. And then also Kanan told Ronnie about the plan. He was like, look, I'm gonna fake a kidnapping. This way you can get the work, the business that you had back. And then I'm gonna ask her for $500,000 as well, and we can really run the hustle. But of course, this was all a fake out to take out Ronnie and bankrupt Rock. That's what I think possibly happened here. So with the fake kidnapping, of course, later on, Rock, the information got back to her through Jukebox and of course Marvin, and she paid Snap and Pop a visit. She spoke with them and then told them, and of course keep in mind that Detective Howard was also with Rock during this particular time. Now, like I've been saying, for those who've been following my channel and also been attending my lives, I believe that Detective Howard and Kanan may have had a side deal also, but I haven't quite put all the dots together to figure out what that one was. But anyways, of course, Kanan related over that he wanted $500,000 from Rock, but said, of course, that it was Ronnie who was asking for it. And I think that was put in place to repay Snap and Pop for the money that him and Ronnie owed him. Because they was like, if we're gonna sign off on taking out Ronnie, we need to be paid for it. So that's why Kanan asked for the $500,000 as well. Now, after that was done, Snap and Pop saw that now Detective Howard was with Rock, so that information was relayed back over to Kanan as well. But not only was this information relayed over to Kanan, this information was also relayed over to Stefano, right? So, since Stefano found out that Rock was working with a cop now, but he also was, put on game who who Detective Howard was to them. So now I believe Stefano knows that Detective Howard was the father of Rock's child, right? And I think Stefano told him, look, remember how early in the season he said that the fish had ears, and he knows that, of course, Detective Howard is a cop. He was like, look, if I'm gonna do this, that cop can't be around no more, because I don't need him doing anything that can possibly damage my business. I already been looked at by the feds. So look, right after this deal is struck, you have to take him out. That is what I think is happened there. And now, of course, after Ronnie was taken out, Neat came there to confirm that his brother was no longer here, and he was. But also, remember I told y'all he has that CTE going on, that this nigga is gonna lose his shit and actually forget that it was him that struck the plan with Kanan to kill him, and he's gonna later on blame Rock for the death of his brother. That's why he's gonna be so pissed at her this coming season. But anyways, yep. Also, I just wanted to put it out there. Remember, like I just said, this is the reason why right after, because Rock didn't know that Kanan was gonna, take out Ronnie the way he did. She was thinking that, she was gonna have to deliver that money, leave, and then later on find a way to take out Detective Howard. But since Kanan took out Ronnie, she was like, okay, this is my golden opportunity. I should just take this nigga out right here. And that's when she did it. So bang, you see this shit, and that is the end of your boy, Detective Howard. So, there you have it, my good and glad friends. That is how Unique survived the brutal beating between him and his brother, and also the reason Kanan asked for that $500,000, the deal that was struck between him and Unique, and the real reason that Rock took out Howard. Of course, the reasoning could also be relying because he was trying to set up Marvin, but like I've been always saying, I think it was more to it than just that. But definitely let me know what y'all thinking up in these comments. What do y'all see? How do y'all think the Unique possibly survived? That tragedy. What was the reason for the death of Detective Howard? And why do you think Kanan was requesting the $500,000 when he knew he was going to take out Ronnie? Let me know the answers to all of that and more in the comments. But like usual, if you're cool with me, fool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share with your glad friends. Till the next video, I'm out.